The Liberdade neighborhood in São Paulo is widely recognized as a Japanese immigrant neighborhood. Even the subway station's name is now Japan Freedom. But that's only part of the story. This neighborhood has a very old history. In Liberty Square, there was something terrible and far from the villages for health reasons, the public force. Even the name Liberty Square was called Hangman Square. The slaves, when they were sentenced to death in the pillory, were dragged across Glory Street and hanged in a public square in Hangman Square. And right there they were buried nearby in the cemetery of the afflicted. A great figure who was also hanged there in the square was called Chagas, the military that faced the force of the Portuguese Empire at the time. The Liberdade neighborhood was built on top of a large cemetery. Most people don't know that. Today, Liberdade is a developed neighborhood with many culinary options. In the square, even today, there is a church that doesn't attract much attention by name, Church of the Holy Cross of the Souls of the Hanged. People were hanged and buried in their own neighborhood. When you walk on Glory Street in the Liberdade neighborhood, you're walking on top of a gigantic cemetery of murdered slaves. The history of the Liberdade neighborhood was a history of black suffering, resistance, and occupation. After the abolition of slavery, the neighborhood was occupied by blacks. However, Japanese immigration took over later, in the 20th century. This was one of the processes that expelled the blacks who lived in that region, where it was one of the first peripheries of São Paulo. My name is Edson, and if you didn't know this story, please share it with your friends. Besides that, I only ask for your like and subscribe to the channel to help us continue creating content.